Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too! Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now, from what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching him. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Yeah, you're right. It's always nice. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern and...
All smugglers are run.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. Let's
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from...
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do any? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some...
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether the...
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just...
And?
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old... Well, all right, since you're so interested. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business... I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive... It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry, honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father, but then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive, as well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might... This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, these days...
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me...
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past...
Kaya, you're not involved with the...
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order to... Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice
Well...
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane?
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back...
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Time to go.
Wait. This...
What about it? It looks pretty...
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong, but it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. It's an extinguished bonfire. Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out...
Nothing else stands out in this area.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life.
If you say...
Time to go. Time to go.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh. This place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
Hey, look! It's a bull!
Can't you smell it? There's a...
Oh, so it's a medicine bull? There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda disappointing. This bed looks pretty ordinary. What sort of person would want to live here? Doesn't look like there's anything else worth their attention here. You sure we
My memories are quite foggy, but we'll exhaust ourselves if we search.
noises? Is
It's not much.
monsters? Wow, Dave's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dave, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Time to go.
Take this!
I follow. Into the wind. Fallen leaves adorn my night. One one with nature.
Lightning flash!
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. Okay. I'll go
What? You're going alone?
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I mean, not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines,
Fair enough. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, changing the subject. Dane? We came together, but, so... Don't take this the wrong way or anything. Okay, fine. So, next question. The stars? Wow. Yeah. Paimon understand, but we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take... Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to... Nighty-night.
hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. All right.
I shouldn't stray too far. Dane and Paimon still aren't back.
Halt! What? This place is not whatever you think it is. Your travel companion. Your companion depart. What business is that of yours? Hmm? Do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for? I've been observing you. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Okay, fine. What you... Oh, but no overreacting to anything you see in here. Come on, then. Mind your... How could he be? So don't you lay a finger on him. Just... You know Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, and all who place faith in the gods are my... That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been this wretched curse of immortality. The curse. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. All we can do is watch helplessly. Because, although Conria began with a single, any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcome. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians would... But those whose ancestry belonged to... He is Caribert. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now. I was a noble of Conria, by blood. Then, one day, I met a Caribert, faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. After all that, I always owed him much, and now she was... It could be worse. And now that I have... If nothing else, at least... Yes, that reminds me. Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why. Well, it's one which will help him to recover his... I do not hope to break, but it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god. I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. From the royal... In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility, and the gods have already punished us. What does one... Never mind. As it happens, my hands don't have the dexterity they once did. Okay. Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? Oh, wonderful! This is the method for... Is it done? In all honesty, I do not know. Well, the moment has finally arrived. No! I said before that this medicine relies, which means we must. Let's go. Look at this statue. How can I? God of wisdom, I will. You and your kind. You. God of wisdom, my son. Caribert, if everything the god, then I bow to you. All I ask, please, God. I... Caribert? Well, we've prepared. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. But I'm here now. Are you still angry with me, I know you're... I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please. Oh, gods above! What you took? I'd give you my very life if only you... The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What? Huh? You really think so? Give up? No, never. Even if I must stay here with him for 50... Let's go. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual... The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to... I'll be here, watching Caribert. Once you're back... Good. Then...
Time to go.
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he... Anyway... I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you... Ah, good.
That hurt! The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. So...
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another... Oh, sorry. I have been so very wary for... I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought.
Follow the wind.
We're here. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Caribert? Oh no, he must have left while... Come on!
Time to go.
That's not Caribert. Right. Caribert's scarf was a gift. My eyes must be going. Yes. It doesn't seem Yes. Did it go in here? What a ghastly place. Has it always... Huh. It looks like they're... worse. I've never seen anything like this. Oh, there's only...
Into the wind! Time to go. Time to go.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
One with nature!
Lightning flash!
Burning kiss?
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Fallen Emma! Help! Help!
Time to go.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself? Seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter. Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial. Desolation!
Lightning Slash! Bellowing Thunder!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Ha!
Tough war. Retribution!
Wind strike.
Lightning Slash! Just like we rehearsed!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Desolation!
Who was that? He was a perfect. He had the most wondrous aura. And yet, you were able to defeat. Let's continue on. I think we've...
Oh, dear creature. Oh, dear creature. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one, and I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I get...
What? When I saw that thing, I feel good. Oh, is that so? Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay. I have for this to happen, right? You say that I bowed before that thing, so I have to try. No. Cari...
Papa?
Caribert! Oh! You see? Mama is, Caribert.
Of course.
How do you...
Yes. It feels like I... Papa?
Don't panic, son. It's just... There's no more Conria here. In this world, you have to be...
Am I... dead?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm.
Really?
Yes, really. Oh, and, never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't...
Okay, Papa.
Not since that day have I been so... I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was once a murderer, always a murderer. But the god we saw in that cave, that wondrous power... Now then, after one beseeches a god, piety is hardly my area of expertise. A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven... No matter. Believe I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Try this on the sun.
Take this!
One with nature. Time to go.
No. Impossible. The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared. Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have been it was neither illusion nor coincidence, and let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, could he really have... Caribert? Where has he? Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a... Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh, no. The mirror, it's broken! He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him. It's his scarf. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Caribert! Caribert! Where are you? Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a,
I asked you first.
I said, have you
Hey, whoa! There are Hilichurls everywhere. What?
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out...
You... Forest ranger scum!
You're raving mad.
Curse you all, forest rangers.
I don't get it. Why make such a...
He'd only just regained his so tell me,
Jeez. You're really not gonna let this go. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all.
Yes!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a...
Caribert! Caribert, stop! Whatever you saw, I told you. We're... Caribert? How could this happen? Come, Caribert! We have to go home now.
Papa.
Caribert,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Finally. Ah, traveler. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, of course you have. In any case, I've been using a fake name. My real Clotar Alberich. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, eh? Yeah. Oh, at long last. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now... it's wonderful. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loop. Huh? Sinister? Oh, I never imagined. We once believed that you would bring to us. You were the abyss, and the one who controls the abyss can control. We yearned for that future. But what did you bring, oh Prince of Conria?
What did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick!
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appeared information and memories flow within the ley lines. You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do... But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body. After 100 years, yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue... You could say that.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar, and yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment? Indeed. Clearly this series of events sparked a long period. What is it?
The field?
You mean here? Well...
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Albery finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. We should part.
Huh? You're just gonna...
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his... if the time is right.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What?
All right, let's leave it there.
There goes Dane. What is it? Huh? Huh?